Hello, this is Vuk Jovanovich, Mr. Vladimir Putin. I am here to give you a very important message. We don't need to hide anymore. I'm speaking now very openly, and even to explain how relaxed I am. And I don't need to people have to hide. It's high time. We are close to the Third World War, and we should do something about it to stop it. I just wrote a letter to the ambassador of United States in Serbia, Mr. Rudolph Scott, and who speaks our language. But I told him also that I will send a copy of this letter to him to copy to you. This is a question of giving chance to the peace, because there is also all kind of quiet secret diplomacy or something. This is not even a secret now. I open it because I want to give the whole world to discuss that if it's a good idea or not. We all know that Obama means war, that he has to listen because Obama is a puppet. Obama is illegal president of America because he was born in Kenya, which was told by Mrs. Clinton in last time when they have preached. It means he's illegal president of Kenya. I wrote for the first time, announced that I will be ready to speak before Congress and Senate about the role of Mrs. Clinton in so-called espionage affair, of biggest espionage in history, so-called Vince Foster Gate. Namely, I explained many times, I'll reveal it one more time for you, that I was coincidentally in Las Vegas. I met the best journalist from patriotic side, Alex Jones of Las Vegas, one brilliant older man. He brought the number one source in that affair. I just said that I'm ready to speak before the Congress and Senate about this affair, to point my finger who is the one, and to give the source even more evidence that I have. And people will be able to, America deserves better than to have a spy as a president. If I hypothetically gave you money for something, and you became something, and you became president, I'm able to blackmail you. I can blackmail Mrs. Clinton, but this time I also approached Mr. Brennan by telling him that everybody knows that I know the fact that NSA and CIA had full knowledge that she's a spy, because my best source told me that. Now this time I suggested that people who has little peace of mind in America should definitely do something and talk between themselves that we should establish the peace, because to make war is absolutely ridiculous. I mentioned also to Mr. Scott in the same way of how I explained to you that I met the best microbiologist. His name was Dr. Larry Harris, who explained to me that to destroy a city like Washington D.C., it costs $10,000 to $15,000 the most in hardware. I don't know to tell you which hardware, but any terrorist has this knowledge, and he could destroy a city of Washington or Belgrade or Budapest or wherever, Oslo. I also did look. I did say that many times. Simplest as ever, and even now is absolutely simple. So every crazy man could do that even. So that's why to make a war and to make this kind of thing is absolutely ridiculous, because so-called sleepers could damage the country and make horror in every country with very little money, and that's why people should rather negotiate and do something than to make war. My idea is to form foundation. Eric Trump has a foundation for the people that have a cancer, kids that have a cancer, and one foundation will be Moscow. The best way of explaining people, the kind of Yad Vashem will be in a place where I'm right now, Vernik. Why Vernik? Because we have here more than 20 nations who are living here as we speak, and they were the worst victim of bombardment and the uranium U-235 that Clinton was using, and especially this area, because first Florida was bombarded to hell, because every second day I heard this music and people going to the grave, and it's horrible. So we can have Vernik as a place for meeting. There's one beautiful hotel nearby me who is absolutely gorgeous, and it will be absolutely serving the standard of that meeting. And you have Americans, maybe Mr. Harry Trump will be here, and Mr. Trump himself, and you, Mr. Putin, and people of that caliber, who will be forming the common foundation that will help the children of Albanians, Muslim, Gypsies, and other 90 nations who are a victim of that horror. And I said to Mr. Scott that he should send this letter to the people in America who are not having just intention to kill, to go to war, and to, like most of these Illuminatis and everything else, but to conduct the peace and to have this negotiation and start here. That's why I wish you everything good, Mr. Putin, and I'll hear from you. And so please, we should get in touch and start meeting each other and finishing with this topic and make a peace. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon, Mr. Putin. You owe me a visit to Moscow and one deluxe tour of best your museum that I wish to see. I've never been in Russia before, and I would like to. I'm dying to see all your museums and to go. I'm only in a wheelchair though, but I hope you have some wheelchair to rent. But I would like to sit and to watch this phenomenal art, and I'm dying to see your underground, your subway, and your beautiful building and churches, and that's why I desire my desire. But I would like before that to make a peace. Have a good day, my friend.